everybody. It's a new week, and I am excited to be talking about something a little bit different today. If you have a membership and it's focusing on one specific thing, but then you start to kind of change, and you're technically over here, what happens if you've been promoting yourself the other way? You're going to continue to get the same clients from before, old clients, when you actually want these new ones. So we're going to be talking about how I'm going to be changing that this year. And I wanted to kind of document it to help other people sort of with the process and also show you guys what I'm doing. That's what we're going to be talking about today. Yay! I don't have an intro. Community with Diana. But that's the thing. It's not just Community with Diana. Look at this. Can you see what's happening? The scarf is slowly going to fall off. Basically, let's recap. Right now, everybody thinks I'm a community manager. For example, Selena Sue is hiring a community manager right now. On the post, people have tagged me and saying, hey, like Diana would be a good fit. Now, if I were doing community management, yes, this would be amazing. I would be all over that like peanut butter and jelly. But I'm not. And this is the thing. So to rewind a little bit, about 4 years ago, I joined a coaching membership. So Ramit Sethi had this program called Accelerator. And so I joined this program. Long story short, after about a couple months, I was brought on as the community manager. That was absolutely amazing. So I worked with them for 3 years with that program. That program did close down January. One sec. So it's been a year. So January 2018 is when Accelerator closed down. So it's been a year since I worked there. Wow. Since working with them, I started working with other clients, not managing their communities, but providing strategic support behind the scenes. Just working with some amazing people that have either online courses or memberships. And the more that I worked with clients that had memberships, like really established memberships, I had this light bulb moment of, this is my thing. This is what I do. This is what I did with Ramit Sethi and his program. I was the community manager for a coaching membership, right? It wasn't just an online course. It was certainly not a free Facebook group, because we all know how I feel about those. But that's my jam. I love creating that ecosystem, that place that really fosters amazing connections and helps people stay, boost retention. That's what I wanted to focus on. But then it went a step further because I started working with the community managers that those teams had. And I absolutely love working with community managers. I love training them. I love mentoring them. I also love finding them for membership owners. So I love the process of hiring and just finding like a really good fit. And even if it's not absolutely perfect, it's someone that can be groomed or trained to really just ease into that role and just jam. So here I am, 2020, and I've changed. I'm not a community manager anymore, but nobody knows it. So how am I going to make this happen? Now, you might be in a similar situation. You might have pivoted. You might have changed your membership. Maybe it's a completely different niche. Maybe it's slightly different, but you want to reposition. And I'm going to tell you right now, the easiest and fastest way to do this is to get publicity and change the message. So again, it's reaching out and getting guest posting opportunities, getting on podcasts. I love doing podcast interviews, being guest experts in memberships. There's a lot of different ways that you can get publicity. And so what I'm going to do over probably the next 3 months is get new publicity. Because this is the thing, I have publicity from before. So I've been featured in Forbes. I wrote an article for Growth Lab. Don't like those free Facebook groups. But I've also been on numerous podcasts, like Super Fast Business Podcasts. I was on twice. Also Confessions of a Business Owner 3 times. It Girl Radio, the Brave Business Podcast. I can't remember the other ones that I've been on, but I will float them. Boop, 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 boop. I'll do them here right now. You can see them. I'll edit them in. Yay. I've been on a lot of podcasts, written articles, but again, all positioning me as a community manager or somebody that helps build communities, which I don't do anymore. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back and I am going to get new publicity for the new me. And you can do the same thing as well. Now, the thing is though, I got a secret weapon. So I have no idea how I would get publicity if I hadn't started working with Selena Sue. So this is really interesting actually, because Selena Sue has been a client of mine for the past 2 years, but I have been a student of hers. So she's my mentor as well. So I joined her publicity program, Impacting Millions, 3 years ago. I joined her program because I did know that publicity was going to be important. I have these ultimate guides. I didn't know really how to get them out there, like put them out there. And so I joined her program, Impacting Millions, to get publicity and promote those ultimate guides. Even just me sitting here saying, okay, I'm going to go get publicity to reposition myself. I'm thinking like, where do I even start? There's so many things buzzing in my head. But with Impacting Millions, not only did it help me back then, it's helping me right now because I get to go back into the program and just look at all the different steps. So I went from having nothing to being on some really big podcasts. And so you can then use that publicity to get on more because you're basically vetted, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I am going to focus on, I think, podcasts probably, because that's my jam. Also being a guest expert in different memberships or in like masterminds can be really good, because then it's not just, you're not just getting yourself in front of people that are just maybe listening to your podcast, you know, as they're doing laundry. It's actually people that are intentionally paying for support in a certain area. So how does this apply to you? How can this help you? What I would recommend is if you're struggling with growing your membership or repositioning your membership, I would highly recommend looking into publicity. How can you get your message in front of new people? Like, how can I get myself in front of new people? So for you as a membership owner, this can be such a great way to grow your membership, get new people, right? Get more leads. This could also grow your list, but also to reposition. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be sharing my story, kind of the process behind the scenes, what's working, what isn't over the next 3 months. If this is something that you're going to be doing too, come on over to dianatower.com, sign up for email updates, and I would love to hear how you're going to be using publicity to grow your membership, grow your list, pivot. Like, how are you going to be using it and what your goals are? Because that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'll be sharing all of the behind the scenes, my experience, but also some tips and tricks on how to make publicity a little bit easier. I'll also be talking about Selena Sue's Impacting Millions program because she is launching the program. She launches once a year. She's going to be launching in April, and I am a proud affiliate. I've used this program for the past, like I said, 3 years. And if this is something that you are going to be looking at, like if you need to get publicity, if you want to get your voice out there and be seen and heard as an expert in your niche and grow your membership, this is an amazing program. And if you do join, and you join through me, I'm going to be having some juicy bonuses. So if you've been thinking about working with me, this is going to be the time to work with me, because there's going to be some crazy things that I'm throwing into the bonus pot if you join through me as well. So more on that later, because that's like way down the line. But for now, if you are interested in getting publicity and growing your membership, growing your list, or pivoting, sign up at dianatower.com, and I will pop a link in the comments, and I'll be sharing my journey with that. And I'm excited. I'm excited to use publicity to reposition myself, but also to use my experience to help you sort of harness the power of publicity as well for your memberships. All right, until next week. Oh wait, next week. What's happening that week? Next week. Bullet journal schedule. Ooh, this is a good one. Okay, so I'm excited for next week. I'm going to be doing a side-by-side comparison of a VA versus a community manager, because I'm tired of people hiring VAs and expecting them to be community managers. Just gonna say it. There you go. I said it. Putting it out there. We're gonna jam about it. Really break it down. Look at what those roles actually are. The problem with expecting a VA to do all the things that a community manager does. And then also looking at 4 mistakes. 4 mistakes to avoid when either hiring a community manager or using a VA as a community manager. It's gonna be juicy. So I recommend that you, A, subscribe to these videos, but also come on over to dianatower.com and sign up for email updates, because that's really where the magic is gonna be happening behind the scenes as we look at getting publicity to grow your membership, but also looking at more in depth about community managers, the whole assessment of them, the training, and the hiring of them. Okay? So I'll see you over there. Come on, you know you wanna. Come on, sign up for email updates, and I will see you in the next video. Boom! I really want like a cool exit. Like some people go like this, boom. Maybe, oh, you know what I could do? Hold on. Wait, it's happening. Let's give him some eyeballs. And we're done.